He is the thickest boy you've ever seen. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Trailblazer League video. In the last video, we finally got our freaking whip after some absolute pain and maybe even a few tears. We also unlocked our tier 5 relic, which is the Botanist, and now we're almost 8,000 points total earned. We have one relic left to unlock and one area left to unlock and 76 tasks until then. We just hit 75 Slayers, so we're going to be grabbing our first Gargoyle task. But first, we are going to get a Spider task so we can get enough points to unlock Auto Smashing. So then we can AFK Gargoyles a little bit harder and just continuously camp those for some money and supplies. And there's our quick Spider task completed. And with that, we got 75 points and we already have enough for our Gargoyle Auto Smasher. First Gargoyle task has been completed. I actually have no clips from it because I wasn't doing it on my computer. But we made a solid stack. I think we got 200k coins roughly. We had either 60 or 70k to start with. Some solid smithing supplies and our very first Gmaul, which would be a massive pickup if this was a dead man season. But probably just end up alking it. No task for using it or wearing it, I don't believe. It is a solid 30k alk though, so I will not complain with. We end up getting a couple 100-point tasks, almost getting us to 8,000 total points. I ended up hitting 100 combat, and I killed a total of 20 superiors. And with that, we're just going to send a few more Gargoyle tasks. Second Gargoyle task completed, and that task was absolutely dirty in terms of alks. We are up to 715k cash, as well as a bunch more supplies. And if you see in our inventory, we also picked up the Brittle Key, which I completely forgot I even needed to get. So it was a massive, pleasant surprise because I didn't even know I needed it. And for those of you who don't know, this unlocks Grotesque Guardians, which are the Gargoyle Slayer boss. We're obviously not going to attempt to kill them yet because you need range and melee, and my range is currently 55. But it's definitely something we are going to be doing in the future because there are plenty of points locked behind equipping some of the items they drop. We need something a little more AFK to do now while I edit, and I think I'm leaning towards training some fletching. One, I need to get an MSB to train my range, and two, it's a task to fletch one and equip one, and that's only 80 fletching, which is well in reach. So with what I'm thinking now, that's what we're going to be going with for our AFK session. I have an Erit planted over here. This should actually be a task. I believe this is my first time picking one. Yes, it is. 50 points for harvesting an Erit leaf, and the reason I'm recording is because we actually just eclipsed 8,000 total league points. I definitely did not miss the level, but we do happen to have 80 fletching somehow. I don't know when it happened, but we can now make our MSB. This should be a 100-point task. There we go. And it should be another 100 whenever we equip it. Yeah, another 100-point task, a free and easy 200 points. All from basically mostly AFKing while we edit a video. Did we miss the pop-up? No, I think I got it just in time. Another 100-point task, and that is to catch 100 Carambons. Just got this quest completed finally. Absolutely hate this quest, so I continuously kept pushing it off. But it needed to get done because I needed a solid source of food to do my PVM in the future. There is another 100-point league task, and this time we had to cook the 100 Carambons we caught. Let's go ahead and check the health of this magic tree while we're here. 165k, 71 farming, and another 100-point league task. At this point, it's nearly a challenge just to see how many 100-point tasks we can do in a row. I bet you could have never guessed. There is another 100-point task. Cooking 100 sharks. That one took way longer than expected. I had to go catch way more than the initial 100 I had because I was burning so many of them. All right, we're going back. We're fully geared. We're getting after it this time. Come on. Can we do it? We're getting after it. Let's see how this goes with our range. Okay, we got a hit right off the bat. So much better. Okay, we're actually hitting a little bit. I don't need a lot of hits. I just need enough. Oh, he smacks me in the face with his freaking paws. Or claws. I don't know. I don't really care. Oh, we got a melee switch. Hurry. Smack him around. Oh, huge hits. Huge hits. He's already switching back. Oh, 94 strength pickup. Massive. Oh, he's just chucking balls at me. Oh, we can definitely knock out 1 KC. We got a full inventory of food. 70 arrows. We can pull this off easily. Oh. better hits than I expected with the range, I'm not gonna lie. Swap! Oh, big specs, big specs. Not terrible. Oh, yes, we are smoking this thing. Barely even used any food. Coming up on the first demonic gorilla kill. Can we pick up something massive? These things honestly have some really sick drops we could get. This should be the kill right here. One more hit. Oh, I lied. One more. There we go. A 100-point task, defeat a demonic gorilla, and we actually pick up 2 prayer potions. Surprisingly, we actually have a clip that isn't a 100-point task, but there is 80 Slayer, which is a massive level because we can now kill Necreal unboosted, and I actually should probably go pick myself up a best-in-slot pair of rune boots. Holy shit, that is a drop I did not expect to get here. We literally just got a nature tally from Hill Giants. Somehow I did not get one from the 40 magpies I opened. So I was never able to craft any of my own nature runes, get that task completed. And that was honestly one of the only things I wanted to use my pure essence on in general. That is such a huge pickup that I literally had no idea they could drop. I'm actually going to go ahead and take a break from Hill Giants, and we're going to take our first Necreal task. 109 Necreal. Let's see if we can go get ourselves some rune boots. Oh yes, there is the rune boot drops. Probably about right on drop rate if they are increased. We've killed about 35-ish. It just completes the fully rune outfit. Look at that. Now we're just a nice, beautiful blue man with a black mask and a nostalgic whip. I don't know if I got the recorder started in time. I was not expecting that at all. I just hit 81 Slayer, and we happened to hit 1,500 total at the exact same time. And we finished the task. We have knocked out quite a few Hill Giant tasks. We gathered 9 giant keys in total. Honestly, we were pretty terrible in terms of drop rate to start, but towards the end we got a few lucky keys, and I honestly probably evened out right around on drop rate. We're quite a high level now, so I think I might be able to send most of these keys, if not all, in one inventory. Let's hope that's the case. But we have 9 chances at the Hill Giant Club right here. Hopefully we can pick it up because that'll be a 100-point task. And honestly, Opor has some pretty sick basic drops in terms of runes items anyway. Hopefully we can pick up a few of those. Should probably put on some type of protection prayer. And we're also super close to right there, 95 strength, which is a 250-point task. And wow, we just absolutely obliterated Opor right there. Do not pick up the club, but 47 death runes is nothing to shake your head about. And I don't think we're going to have much problem at all sending all of these keys in one inventory. The Hill Giant Club with our 3x relic is, I believe, around 1 in 39, so we have a decent chance to get it here. We'll get up to 13 KC total, and that's if we don't pick up any extra keys from kills, because that is a possibility. Hopefully we do pick up some extra keys. 16k coins, that's a pretty saucy drop. We have no keys remaining. I have a couple DDS specs. What do? We need to smite him is what we need to do. I don't even have high enough prayer to smite him. Come on, fingers crossed, the last kill we have, unless we get another key. And just more death runes. That's insane. 3 death rune drops out of all those kills. Sadly, no Hill Giant Club. Those probably 1,000, 1,500 Hill Giants all killed for nothing. We do only have 13 Hill Giants left, 12 now, I guess. Before we finish off this task, we will go ahead and hurry up and finish that because it will be a pretty massive milestone. Last kill of the task right here. Boom. Our 50th Slayer task completed, 225 points, bringing us to a total of 795, and another 100 league points, bringing us to a total of 9,260. With our newfound massive stack of points, first thing we are going to be unlocking is Slayer Mask right here. 55 crafting. We have now unlocked the ability to make a Slayer helm, and if I unequip my black mask and stick all this, there we go, and that is also a 50-point task to assemble a Slayer helm. Equip that. In my opinion, looks so much better than a black mask. And once we get a little bit more money in the future, we will go ahead and imbue that at Nightmare Zone. I believe it'll cost 1.25 mil, and then it will also increase its damage with range and magic, which will be massive for Slayer monsters where I have to use 2 combats like Demonic Gorillas or Grotesque Guardians. Now that I've point farmed and unlocked my Slayer Helm, we are actually going to go ahead and grab a Fossil Island Wyvern task. I think my combats are finally high enough to kill them. There are a couple tasks surrounding killing specific ones. And they also all drop a rune pickaxe, which I do also need for a task. That should be a task right there. Yes, a 50-point task just to defeat a Fossil Island Wyvern. Now, I believe the other task is to defeat one of these ginormous girthy boys over here that require like 82 Slayer to kill. Jesus, they have 300 HP too. These things are fucking enormous. He actually really didn't hit us too hard. There is that kill. 3.8k Slayer XP. Yes, and a 100-point task to defeat an Ancient Wyvern. That right there is actually a massive drop that I had absolutely no idea was on their table. And that is a Rune Crossbow Unfinished, which is a task to make and equip, and I actually had no Runite limbs from Steel Drags. I only have one Wyvern left. So far, we have been unlucky in terms of getting the Rune Pickaxe, but we have picked up some pretty sick drops, as you can tell by my inventory. We already have 1 U-Seed and 24 Onyx Bolt Tips just chilling in my inventory, and we just picked up a Mystic Air Staff. If we go ahead and equip this, that should also be a task. Yes, 50 points for equipping our first Elemental Battle Staff. Hey, I just realized we got over a mil cash. I never even realized when it happened. But I went ahead and took a break from Fossil Island Wyverns because we were getting a little unlucky on the rune pick. I did a quick queen kill, and now we're actually going to buy this granite body because that should be a diary task. We'll now dip back below 1 mil, but I believe... Oh, maybe we have to equip it? Yeah, there we go. A hard task in the Kandarin area completed. Hey, it's actually going to be our best in slot, too. I didn't even realize that. I got to have the biggest shoulders in all of Gielinor with it. Went ahead and made ourselves a crossbow string. Let's go ahead and add that to our unfinished rune crossbow. There we go. A 100-point league task. But I can't actually do the second 100-point task because if we go to equip it, we don't have 61 range. We go ahead and trade the commander. We went ahead and cranked out level 5 attack. Once we accept this, that should be another league task. Yes, a 100-pointer again for reaching level 5 in any role. I legitimately just called these. I looked at the drop table to see how rare the longsword was, and I was like, watch, I'm going to grab the boots before I get this freaking pickaxe. That's exactly what just happened. Wait, these are actually my best in slot boots for quite a while. I can't get the upgrade to dragon boots until I unlock Asgarnia, so these are actually my best in slot boots now. I guess I can't complain too much because it's an upgrade. I have been banking most of the bones, and I do want to go ahead and show how many we have actually banked. Should give us absolutely plenty of prayer XP because we have been lacking in terms of prayer level. Let's see how many we have banked total after we put these in. Scroll down here. I think it's in this main tab. It's full of absolute junk. 112 wyvern bones. Not to mention all of the fossils we have that we can also use to get some prayer XP. Our prayer level should shoot up once we use all of that stuff. Before I forget, I also remember I have full Addy in here from doing miscellaneous things. Go ahead and throw that on because I think that's a 50-point task. Yes, it is. Equip a full set of Addy. 50 points. Sick. You guys know what? We're pretty high level at this point. We're rocking 82 attack, 95 strength, 82 defense. I think it's time we upgrade our cape. And there it is. The old-fashioned cheese cape. But first, I'm actually going to go do a few Barrows runs. There is a couple tasks around, 1, equipping your first item, 1, finishing your first chest. We're going to shoot for both of those. I'm not going to grind out a bunch of chests because I don't have Mauritania Legs 3 yet. And that is 50% more runes, and honestly, I would consider it a waste of time doing a bunch of Barrows without that. Ideally, we do pick up 1 tanky item I can wear for this Fire Cape run. And that's how we're going to end off this episode because this will be my very first ever melee Fire Cape attempt. So I would definitely prefer to have a little bit more tanky armor. Hopefully we can pick up something like some tank legs or a tank chest. But I guess we'll have to find out. Fortunately, with our relic, we actually do melee Barrows. So let's go see how that is. This is honestly pretty nuts. Never did I think I would be effectively meleeing Barrows, brothers. First chest inbound, here we go. Do we get an item? On the first chest, no we do not, but it still is a 50-point task, so I will not complain with that. Oh, we pick up an item on the third chest, but it's a Carol's crossbow. And we can't even equip it in order to get the task to equip your first Barrows item. That is tragic. Alright, 5th and final chest. Can we pick up an item? Ooh, DH Helm! That's actually not useful at all for this fire cape run. Gosh damn it. Otherwise, that's a very good tank helm. We at least have one upgrade, and if we equip it, we will get the task done. So that is one accomplishment done. A 50-point task for equipping any Barrows item. Unfortunately, we just can't take it into the fight caves with us. But with that, we're actually just going to go ahead and do our fight cave attempt. I don't want to burn a bunch of extra time just trying to get upgrades that I'm going to get later on anyway. The goal here is to just get the cape. We're not worrying about doing the tank a hit, how fast it's going to be. I'm going to do multiple more attempts after this, so that's when we'll do the upgrades. Right now, I just want to get the cape. This will be my first ever melee attempt, so really I want to just get the reps in to see if I can do it nonetheless. I went ahead and got myself a Jad task, and this is the inventory we are going to be rocking. I have no idea if it's not enough food, too much prayer, not enough prayer. I can't imagine I need more prayer than that. I'm just iffy on whether that's enough food, especially if I mess up and I accidentally take a melee hit from a 360. But this is what we're going to rock. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. Oh my god, dude. Oh. Let's freaking go. We have defeated Jad. 300k Slayer XP. Perfect transition into 85 Slayer in our first fire cape. Oh my god, that took me way too long. I took a lot of breaks just to let my guy heal because I had no idea what the food situation was going to look like. I'm wearing freaking a granite body and rune plate legs, for God's sake, and I'm my first ever melee attempt. Oh, no, my heart's freaking pounding. There is the beautiful fire cape upgrade, though. I'm very happy with how I did that Jad fight. I honestly killed it compared to what I thought was going to happen. 360s were way harder for me than that Jad fight was. Let's go ahead and throw on this fire cape. A 250 point task, pushing us over the 10,000 point threshold. And that is how we are going to end this episode. An absolutely jam-packed episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please drop a like or subscribe if you haven't already. Both massively help out the channel. I just posted a tier 6 relic analysis. If you haven't got the chance to watch that video and that's something you're interested in, the link will be down in the description below. But with that, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.